Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing Progressive Capitals on the Canada Advanced map. For those of you unfamiliar, this is one of my favorite maps in all of Risk, and we're going to take a risky play here this game. I have a thought. Now, I always forget the pathing on the top of the board here. I can't remember if Alert Self goes into Thule here or not. That's always a little unclear. I think it might, but even so, I think I get a decent hold up there. I like this 2 here is what I'm getting at. I can 3, maybe 4-point hold Nunavut here, which is a +8. And I don't really have any great cap spots for other bonuses on the board. Maybe we end up getting Northwest Territory as well off of this 2 cap. So we're going to cap right here. Orange is mad that I'm not choosing because apparently I have to choose right away. But you see, I don't really have any of the middle bonuses here. No good spots for those. I anticipate Orange going on Edmonton here. He does not. He goes on the 1 point. Well, I guess technically, I think it might be a 2-point up in Greenland. Purple goes on the 6 here. Red is laughing, which makes me think that Red might actually be capped on Gander here. Orange goes here, although Red does have this territory here, so he'd see that cap regardless. Purple currently with probably the best cap on the board. Pink, not a bad cap there either. If I was Pink, I probably would have considered maybe British Columbia over here instead of the position that he took. Now, Blue might not know that this is here, so presumably dumps everything on this cap. He actually only puts 3 there. So he might have some territories over here. He's actually going to try to play off the 7 and cut through me to get up there, which is, it does remove my 2. Not a very good use of troops by the blue player. I have no real good play for a turn 1 bonus here, unfortunately, because I can't take all of Northwest Territory. I think I might just, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put 5 troops, six troops here. I'm going to put the rest of our troops on capital. I think that should survive whatever Wrath, Purple, or Pink would potentially throw at us. Because I want to try to take Yukon. I want to scope this out. Yeah, this is what my hope was. I don't, unfortunately, have a fortify. Red could knock me out of here, but the fact that nobody's capped in either of these bonuses is pretty good for me. And I might even knock Red down an additional territory with this roll, and then fortify this in over here. Because if he wants to break me, he can break me either way. But just knocking a little bit more territory out here probably isn't the end of the world. We've got a 7 cap, Purple 6 cap, no pathing, or at least not good pathing up to me. These guys will start with 8 or 9 troops, both of them. So got to be a little bit wary of that. But I do think that's a decent start. From what I can tell, no Alaska, no Yukon caps over here. And Red's not going to break me. Red is actually going to try to slam into Orange and fail. So Orange will get a double capital over there. Oh, no. No, this is not the right play, Orange. He's going to try to backdoor through Blue. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a massive misplay by the Orange player. Tremendous misplay. Thinking he had access, you gotta... Oof. He's going to leave that stacked on Blue as well because he has no way to get over here. And he might end up losing this capital. Red will... Well, if anybody has view on Red's cap over here, he likely loses that. This is a very interesting start. Let's see what Purple does. Is Purple going to go into Pink's cap here? Slow roll it? No, hits me and then takes his bonus, right? Yes. Okay, well played by Purple. Ops not to hit. I think he was seeing the percentage roll on the Pink cap. Ops not to hit it. These troops will come back to cap, probably defense with the 2. Actually, heavy bonus defense. So cap still only has 6 troops on it. Pink is going to try to take, I think, his entire bonus here off of this stack. I wouldn't go left. I would go right, but he's going to go left. If you want the whole bonus, this is not the pathing you want to do it with. Unless he would be insane to try to play for the U.S. bonus right now. But we'll see what ends up happening. Purple with a decent start. It seems like Pink is just going for a large territory take here. Didn't love the pathing there. But it seems like Red will likely end up holding his capital. None of these players played to take it, assuming that's where the cap is, right? So I think we play for Alaska on this turn. Get some troops on cap. Play for Alaska. Leave our minimal defense here. Blue likely hits through Purple here. We're gonna let Blue hit behind us here because it's just, honestly, we'll just clear out some material for us. We'll hit my 2, sacks into my 2. I wouldn't roll your 2 down here. I don't actually know why he did that. That doesn't advance him at all here. I could start with 9. I could actually play for Northwest here instead. I think these might. I'm gonna take Alaska. I'm gonna ignore. I could take the orange cap up there. I'm actually gonna ignore the orange cap because I think that the quarrel between red, blue, and orange is more valuable than any additional capital at this stage of the game. So we are just going to take Alaska and call it a day. We've got an orange 2 down here. So how I'm going to defend this, I'm going to leave this as a 3, and then we're going to fortify to the left here with a 3. I don't think red tries to re-break because he held his... He actually, not only did he hold his cap here after sacking into orange, he actually held the +5 that he's in. So he is going to take that orange capital and doesn't lose hardly anything on that roll. So orange almost certainly breaks the bonus down here. Maybe it's possible red didn't actually sack cap troops into that. He tried to break me. I was wondering if he was going to try to break me there. Red won't have Greenland anytime soon. Orange is actually playing this smart, trying to take this side of the board. I think what we need to do, since we've now determined that red is an attempted breaker. Did he have 4 territories? If he had 4 territories in here, he is that seems like bonus defense. And I didn't see him rolling here. He had all but 1 territory in here and didn't cap down here. He instead capped in not even a 1-point Greenland, which is bananas. Purple takes in the middle. I want to knock purple out of here, and I think I want to take all of British Columbia on this next turn. It's possible we get lucky enough that pink ends up breaking orange or purple in here, but purple seems like a bonus taker rather than a bonus breaker, and I know I usually use that terminology for botted out players, but sometimes it's worthwhile to use it for the human players as well. I want purple out of direct attack on my bonus up here, though. And I don't want to close my cap off to the bottom of the board. So we're going to keep ourselves open to the top. We have pink on Thunder Bay, purple on Churchill. Red is somewhere on either Nain, Happy Valley, Goose Bay, or Gander. And obviously also has the Kakata cap here that was taken from orange. And then blue on a very terrible Thule Airbase cap up there. Don't love that at all. Pink is getting 7. So pink has a ton of territories but no bonuses. Confused why he would add troops up here. Maybe to just try to stunt me a little bit, but oh, he pink botted. Okay. So that cap might end up being taken. Don't love that. Blue is getting 6, so it has 12 to 14 territories. Now, I really wouldn't continue committing up here if I'm blue. Obviously, orange has that huge stack on him, but red doesn't get broken over in here. Blue finds the red cap. A sack into this cap could be really good for me. He doesn't do it. He actually closes his cap off to that pathing. Very intriguing. So I don't want red anywhere on my side of the board, at least not in a position to try to come break me, because he seems like he's pretty aggressive. This map, by the way, I believe it's 91 territories. Let me get you guys an exact value on that. Oh, 5 here, 4 here. I want to make sure I can connect 9 there, 2 on cap. Not going to hit orange at all. Well, I'll hit orange on this. Hitting red out of here. We're going for this map. Honestly, bonus expansion in the early game is very important. And I'm going to actually hit here. And we're going to bring this back to cap over here. So I don't hit orange in his bonus at all. Red gained the cap here. And we can see off of this, too, if red tries to break us, right? And he doesn't. He actually puts 7 up here, which makes me think he's going to play for the right-hand side. Knocks me out back there. That's probably a smart play. But orange didn't get broken here. So orange holds the plus 5. Is that what Alberta is? It looks like it is. And he obviously doesn't like red, so he might just attack red straight up here. If he attacks me, that's a very bad play. Oh, he breaks purple. He actually breaks the purple player. That is about as bad of a play that you could make in this position if you're the orange player. You watched this guy take this bonus. I can't imagine this ends well for orange. I really strongly cannot imagine this ends well for orange. We pick up several extra territories. We also pick up a +5 of our own, and we do not get broken by red or orange ourselves. Have to imagine orange is going to get broken in here, and he does. Now, the benefit to this is because orange got broken there, on a heavy stack, we go and break all, and I'm saying all, of purple's bonuses over here. We make purple our enemy. I'm going to go into red first because, again, I want red out of our side of the board. Oh, and pink bot potentially putting red pressure on red up here could be really big. That might... Let's see if red reacts. He didn't yet, but if red's down to 7 on this next turn, that'll be a good indication. Actually, red... Yeah, red was getting 12, so if he's down to 7 on this turn, that'll be a good indication. I think putting a lot of pressure on purple in the middle of the board is going to be one of my best opportunities here, and I'm going to completely ignore the orange player. So I'm not actually even going to hit purple out of this one territory. Orange is still here. He has not quit. So it's about leveraging my advantage right now. We don't know what blue did. We're getting 20 troops. I'm going to go really, really heavy into purple here so that he just has no recovery opportunity. Gonna check his cap as well. He's only got 6 on cap. I might even try to slow roll this. And we win 3 straight up. This should be a blitz opportunity. And it is. I'm going to swing this around to capital. And purple, by overcommitting into the orange player there, gives me his capital for free. Red is down to 7. This is a very strong start. You guys can see why I like this map. It rewards aggression very, very well. Our settings for this game, run through them really quick. Got auto setup, 60-second turn timer, progressive cards, balance blitz dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off, fog and blizzards are on, with automated inactivity behavior. That's why the pink bot is botting around. Purple is not botted yet, and he might even set in early, but he's going to get 3 troops here. So is orange. It's why the middle of the board play here, the fact that red is not aggressing me is really, really good. Orange won't be able to take a cap here. Red hit here. Orange just retakes this. I wonder if he keeps going into purple. Hits me down this way. Maybe even tries to go find the pink capital. Comes up here. Sees that I have this. He's going to check. Yeah, he's going to break here. He's going to check this out. Orange is being too aggressive for a player that has no leg to stand on. Even if I lose this cap to purple now, I think orange actually just fortified into here. Even if I lose this cap off of a trade-in, it shouldn't be difficult to retake. Purple is a player who understands the power of bonuses, but doesn't understand the power of your capital. Your cap is your lifeline in this game with capital conquest settings. And once I saw how weak this was, I'm like, I got to make an attempt on it. I actually believe pathing from Fort Smith to Churchill connects as well if I needed to get in there. But on this next turn, especially if purple bot's out here, which he very well might, I have to remove orange, I think. I don't want to feed him, though, but I don't want him to have a bonus. I don't want him to have large stacks in here. None of that. He also still has that big stack on blue, so forcing him to use that would be beneficial, too. I don't think it's in my best interest with pink bot mostly stacked on the right side of the board. I don't think it's going to benefit me much to try to play for that capital right now. It does seem like purple will bot out, and it does trade. So I'm actually going to ignore this material. We'll break orange outright, but ignoring this material, because if orange retakes the bonus here, it's going to mess him up anyway, is probably a pretty good idea. Pink bot is still a bot. It does not trade in, but does move to the left here. So I think we just step in. I don't know. There's 2 avenues to think, because orange is going to re-break me here anyway, right? Oh, I think that got him. I think that actually broke, because there's the 11 stack here, so that broke orange for me. I don't have to worry about it then. Having orange fight the bots instead of me is pretty powerful. We're going to probably get 22 troops on this next turn unless blue hits me here. But blue might not like what red is doing. So, yeah, this is what I was wondering. Does he try to venture his pathing into the right-hand side here? It does appear like that's going to be the case. I'd like to get some troops on this cap. I'd also like to investigate red. So I actually think 15 cap, make this a 17, and then play off of this to go check out red. Probably in my best interest. Let's go 18 here. And 29, middle of the board capital is always going to be your strongest. Got blue with that there. Red with 10 on cap. That's a 100% roll, right? I don't hate that play at all, actually. I don't want pink to take this. 9 cap should be fine. A little aggressive there, but knocking red out of the bonus and taking the cap, forcing him to play off of this with, what, 5 troops and potentially early trading, which gives me a better trade. Not a bad idea at all. Got to defend your capitals. He's defending this back cap more than the front one, which I don't think is a particularly good play. And there's actually a chance we can kill red here. I don't know how much he's holding up here. So over-aggression is dangerous. Orange still is not botted, which is actually bananas. Possible he even ends up with the pink capital. I'm a little concerned that pink trades in and rolls one of my caps. If that happens, we're going to play a little bit safer. But purple is super weak in the middle of the board. Didn't take any additional cards. So we're just going to let this continue roaming around in here. Orange not on a trade yet. We know that he was sitting next to blue up here, so I'm a little bit concerned about that as well. Pink bot is currently the biggest concern because 2 of my caps have large pink material staring at it. I could lose one or both of them over the next coming turns. A little bit of aggressive hitting red here, but I can't put red in a position where he's got good play. Orange getting mad at the bot, so it likely broke him in here. Pink is still he's getting 9. Ooh, this is bad. This is not good. Although it placed all of its troops right away, right? It would trade first normally. So we should be able to fully defend all of my caps. Pink hits somewhere. Orange hasn't broken me, so I'm not super worried about that. I'm also, only orange had this here. I've had Idaho, I think, the entire game. So only orange would know about pink down here, too, if that kill opportunity comes. And pink actually rolls up this way. Does go back to cap slightly as well, I think. Blue trades now. Has vision on this cap. Might take it. I don't really care if he does, because then red aggresses him over there anyway. Puts a 7 here. That's not going to do anything. So now we can defend this very comfortably. And yeah, I don't care that he hits me. He can't get this whole bonus. So this is not worth blue's time here. I'd like to defend over near red. I can't. I can, what, 3-point card block him over here eventually. Force him up into blue. He does have a trading pocket back there with blue, but I don't think that'll end up being all that useful. Blue fortifies material out towards me. That's not going to do anything. We're getting 25 troops. I'm going to pass. Actually, you know what? I don't want to pass on the +2 right now. I'm going to pass on the +2 troops right now. I'd rather increase my chances of a trade on 3 by trading in the artillery here. Do I hit orange down here? I could go aggressive into red and try to kill him, but I don't think this cap is that weak. So I don't think that's in my best interest. I'm actually going to do something very intriguing here, which is, let's do this, and then we're going to split these two. 19 should be enough. Yeah, I was wondering if this was going to be this expensive. Now, this bot might break me, but we've got decent capitals. Red's only getting 5. Shouldn't be able to make a play on this turn. If he does, he just sacks into it. No, he's coming down this way. He's going to try to take Quebec. That's not going to be very fruitful for him. Especially with pink bot about to trade in over there. Can't imagine that's going to work well for him. But it could also place all of its troops up here. Now, I don't know how much orange is sitting next to blue up top. That is a concern of mine. Ever so slightly. Orange still not botted out. Sacks those troops. Got to play off the 4 up here then to get your card. And he's going to hit either purple or pink. I think purple is near death. I'd rather catch it on a greater quantity of cards, though. It's also possible that orange got pathing off up here and just came down this way. I don't even need to kill orange. I kind of just need to remove all of the material in the middle of the board. I think there could still be some purple down in the bottom of the US here as well. That I have to be a little bit careful of, just to particular small kill guards, stuff like that. I think blue has cleared out most of this up here. Now, a trade in on 3 from blue could be a little bit dangerous. Pink is about to trade. Trade on 3 will get him from blue will get him 20 troops. But he doesn't have a whole lot of legs to stand on here. Now, it does place here. This almost certainly breaks me in Northwest Territories. It actually puts troops down here. Yeah, that 4 will pop in, and the 7 might pop in as well. But maybe it breaks orange first. Not only does it break orange first, it actually does it in a much more beneficial pathing manner to me. It's also possible red picked up this cap down here. Pink is on 6. It's actually, with how many territories this bot has had. Does this break me? It breaks orange. So we hold here unless blue trades and hits my cap. Blue does trade. I'm wondering if he feeds me the orange kill. I need troops over here. I don't want to let red hold this. I think he might be trying to sneaky hold it. I think we go really aggressive on this next turn. Try to get... If blue hits orange, we definitely go for orange. Like, we don't know if he's going to remove this stack up here. 18 stack here. Maybe a backdoor maneuver on red. That doesn't get this cap. I don't... Blue has no real goal in mind. Quite frankly. I have no idea what his goal in this game is. Getting 32 troops. He doesn't have this bonus up here, so I'm not sure what that is. Let's go 30 here. Just going to go 20 here. He doesn't have a trade. And then I'm going to leave 18 here for now. I don't really care what happens with that. At this stage... Red did win this. Well played. Is this the end of purple? Purple does actually trade me here. All right, I did get orange. So I need to check down here for purple. And then up by blue for purple. Red could be kill guarding purple up there. Let's go here. Let's go 7. Oh, it's just blue down there. It's only 2 cards. I think it's safer to just get back to capital. But we got orange out of the game. Pink bot is capless. Red could go for the pink kill, but it's so spread out. There's a lot of material to have to hit here. Yeah, he gets purple. I'm not... So he knocked me out of here. I remember purple being on Kulyalik here. Well played by red. Now this might be an overcommitment here in the middle. He's got to get pink with this. He doesn't know where all of pink is. There's a pink 4 up here. He might feed this to blue. This is not a... I don't agree with this play by red. I don't think he ends up finding all of this bot. I actually think this play potentially gets red killed by me on the next turn. Because he doesn't break any of my bonus. Well, actually, he might break my bonus. He finds all of this down here, but he's not going to get the 4 up here. And blue's going to know that he's going for this. He's not going to get this. It cuts through me. And he feeds pink to blue. This is a really... Because of how big blue is stacked on me here, this is a really interesting play. Red has... I mean, I got to hit all of this. A trade on 3 here would be big. I got to hope that blue doesn't have the awareness to take this. Don't say oops. Don't tell him that you fed the kill. Pink gets fed to blue. That is bananas. I wish I could have kept some of it hidden down at the bottom, but that just wasn't meant to be. So blue gets this kill. He doesn't... No, he does trade off of it too. Wow. Yeah, there it is. Terrible play by red. Now, the question becomes... Well played by blue. He could stack on one of my caps here. My 29 does red. If blue opens the 29 to the bottom of the board, I don't actually have direct pathing into red up top. So the question becomes, does blue try to take red's cap up here? He doesn't open me up here. I don't actually think I trade here. I think here's what I do. I go here. He doesn't have any bonuses, right? We just take this. I knock blue out down here. Make blue's life a little bit harder. I take a look at what red has over here. He's only got 3 on cap. So blue tried to roll this. I can't feed this to blue. It's the one issue. I got to leave essentially that many troops. Right? He can trade in. He can get troops on this capital, but he doesn't really have... He does trade in. Okay. He's going to go after blue here. He doesn't have the troops to kill blue either. This is perfect. I'm glad I didn't go for the kill on him there. I'm very glad I didn't go for the kill on him there, because blue won't be able to kill him. I think red was the better player than blue. I think red deserves second place. He put better effort in. I don't need to world. He doesn't even take this back. I don't need to world dom here. I got the 18. I got the 29 and a trade in to work with. And I actually trade off of blue. I don't even trade off of red. Not that it matters that much, but didn't want to have to split like that. But I think red put more effort into trying to win this game than blue did. Blue just got lucky. And so I think red actually deserves to be rewarded for his attempt at trying to progress the game. We're not going to worry about world dumbing. We've got 5 caps. We just have to capture the last one. And I have a trade on 3 for the next turn. Good game. Well played, and a big old thumbs up to you. So I do think that forcing red to go into blue and try to make a play on blue was the correct play at the end there. I could have tried to kill him, but I think that for his cards, but I think that just stretches myself a little bit too thin. And with blue on a decent number of cards, he doesn't get sacked into by red there, and it maybe ends up being a little bit of a mistake. I love this map so much. I think it encourages aggressiveness, but not too aggressive. You have to balance it, because otherwise you draw too much attention to yourself. And I got lucky that I struck the one player who I think could have made a big impact on me. In the purple player, I struck him before he could strike me. Red was a master. I'm not surprised by that. His cap was actually decent. I think aggressing orange very early was maybe a bit questionable, but also not super surprised by their other ranks. I am surprised that orange, being a novice, stayed in the game as long as he did. Credit to that player. It's unfortunate that that he was the most worthwhile elimination when I eliminated him over purple and pink. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that like button if you did. We'll be back with more videos tomorrow and every other day following after that. As always, everybody, I have been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.